Alright guys, what you're looking at is 1982 Scottsdale Chevrolet C10. Had this thing for a long time. This belonged to my ex-wife's father, who sold it to me when he got a new truck back in the early 90s. Drove this thing around as a daily for a long time, trying to get this battery charged up so I can try to start this thing today. It's been sitting out here for a minute, being neglected, and I keep telling myself over and over I'm going to come out here and do something with this thing besides continuously clear out these wasp nests and listen to the motor run. But I got limited resources, y'all. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. You know, this thing don't need a whole lot, but it needs a fair bit. The motor runs decent once I get it running, but it could probably use a good tune-up. It's got a good radiator in it. There's a couple things up front I need to work on. I'll go into that later. Nothing real major. Probably the biggest thing it needs mechanically is a new transmission. The one in it's an old 69 350 out of another C10. I just put it right up in there to keep it running. And it pulls okay in forward, but reverse is not all there. And I don't have my overdrive. I'd like to have that back. But you know, body's fairly straight. There's the normal rust holes around the corners here that need to be fixed. I've got a passenger side door. I just need to get a new driver's door. Probably easier than fixing this. I don't know. Anyway, I'm tired of screwing around. I want to get something done on this thing, or cut bait and sell it. And I don't want to sell it because it's got a lot of sentimental value to me and to my daughters. This is the first thing one of the first memories she has is riding around this thing with her pop, and then with me. She kind of learned how to drive in this thing. She learned how to work on engines and shit in this thing. And been once or twice where I've gotten to bind with money, and that's where I'm at right now. And I've been thinking about selling it, and she said not to, that she'd buy it. But honestly, my state of health, my mental health would love it if I could get this thing up and rolling and maybe do something with it. Because one of the reasons I'm making this video I'm going to show you guys is I'm trying to figure out how to make some money on the side. Because I'm a printer, and I'm 57 years old, and I'm getting a little tired of grinding every day for nothing, because I've got nothing. I've been working at it since 1987 or so, and I ain't got shit saved up. I got no retirement. I've got nothing to fall back on when I'm physically incapable of doing it to the level I need to, and that's coming up quick. I don't know what this video means to that, but well, I do. I'm trying to figure out how to make something work with a YouTube channel. And one of the ideas I had was doing a series of working on this thing. But I got to figure out how that's going to work. Because I can come out here and work on it all day long. I've got the knowledge, but I do not have the money to do what needs to be done. So I'm going to post this, and I'm going to ask y'all for advice on a couple of different things. Should I sell it? Should I keep it? Should I fix it? Some of you guys been working on these things. You can tell me which way to go first on it. Anybody out there knows how to make money with these YouTube videos, you could maybe helped me out with that too. I just sat in on a seminar that I fell asleep halfway through it because all the marketing words just ran together and sounded like a lullaby. Running out of ideas, guys. I mean, I'd love to see this thing up running. Just it'd make me feel a whole lot better about me, to be honest with you. Just be right down to it. But I'm gonna put this thing down and I'm gonna tinker with it for a minute. If I can get her cranked up, I'll show you that too. But I'll probably wash this thing tomorrow. I'll show you that after. It cleans up fairly nice. It's been sitting here untouched. I mean, I ain't even tried to fire it up in 2 or 3 months probably. So this thing keeps tripping the circuit breaker on the panel over by the house. Every time I come out here to look at it, think I'm going to start it up, this thing's tripped out, and I don't know how long it's got. So could have juice in it to crank over now, but I doubt it. Anyway, I'm going to post this up if you guys are interested in me doing a series of videos tinkering on this thing. I'll figure out how to do some shit where I don't have to spend much money. I mean, obviously I could do one cleaning it up. I've got tires inside. If I could find the money and the time to get those mounted and get them on here, and I got this thing running, I could at least drive it up and down the neighborhood, stretch its legs. And I think that would go a long way towards motivating me to get started on the rest of it. My son-in-law has expressed interest in helping me with it. I got this is a Power Master alternator. It's been on there for a long time, 140 amp, I think. I wanted all the juice I could get when I put this thing on here. I had ideas of running a converter and, being able to run as much radio and lights as I wanted to. This thing was originally a diesel, so there used to be a battery over here. So I was thinking about putting a dual battery setup back on it too, where one starts it and the other one charges the starting battery, or one runs the accessories and one starts it, whatever. I'm not sure, but that's an idea I had. So I got a new one of those to replace. The water pump is fine. The power steering pump, however, has got a broken bracket, and it's kind of dark, and if you can look just below the bolt on the water pump there, you can see the bolt going through the bracket and then into the block for the power steering pump, and that bracket's broke off. So that needs to be fixed with a welder or just replaced. But I've got to pull that pump off to look at it and do it. And the balancer pulley down there, the balancer itself has got to be replaced because one of the mountain holes is stripped. So it's kind of wobbly when it runs. If I get it running, you'll see that too. So that's got to come off. So I can put a new balancer, which I have. I just got to do it. And then I'll probably need to pull off this Edelbrock and maybe give it another going through. It's been rebuilt, but it's been a long time. And it's been sitting there for a long time too. So it's probably got some varnish and shit in it. I mean, so mostly what it needs is TLC. The money parts of it that needs really to be pushed a long ways towards the back end. Like I said, the transmission is probably the biggest, most important thing that would need to be replaced as far as something major. Like it's got the Hydra Boost brake system on it. You guys know you can put a big ass cam in this thing and you'll have all the brakes you need. This son bitch will stand on the front bumper. I ain't kidding you. These are some good brakes. Anyway, so this is just me taking a wild stab. I might be stupid and might be barking up a dumbass tree, but I'm getting desperate, guys. I need to figure out something to do. I ain't got no money. I'm renting this house here, and I'm about to lose it if I don't come up with some money by the end of the year. I got a really nice landlady. She's been real good to me. and I sure would love to stay here. But I got to figure out how to come up with a number, a comma, and 3 more numbers. So deep as I want to go on that right now in the next couple of months. So I'm just throwing out ideas. If anybody's smarter than me can give me some feedback on any of all this shit, I'd appreciate it. All right then.